All right, guys, there's a saying. If you go woke, you go broke. G4TV, they went Las Vegas homeless broke. Just over a year since their relaunch. And everybody was like, oh, G4's coming back. We're going to have a gaming network, and it's going to be everything that we wanted, and all nostalgia love, and this, and that, and the other. And people like Emily Frost just freaking took everything that we liked about G4 and made it insufferable. So about a month ago, G4 suffered through a lot of layoffs. They laid off a lot of employees, and it was a sign of things to come. We all kind of figured this was going to be happening very soon, and it finally happened. So on Twitter, Wario64, who does, like, I guess, game deals and PS5 bundle drops and other sorts of gaming related tweeted out the email, actually. And why I'm bringing up Wario64 is because there is an employee that I consider a friend that responded to this email as well. So they said, team, as you know, G4 was reintroduced last year to tap into the popularity of gaming. We invested to create the new G4 as an online and TV destination for fans to be entertained, be inspired, and connect with gaming content. Over the past several months, we worked hard to generate that interest in G4, but viewership is low and the network has not achieved sustainable financial results. This is certainly not what we hoped for, and as a result, we have made the very difficult decision to discontinue G4's operations effective immediately. I know this is disappointing news, and I'm disappointed too, but I want to thank you and everyone on the G4 team for the hard work and commitment to the network. Our human resources team is reaching out to you to provide you with support, discuss other opportunities that may be available, and answer any questions you may have. Thank you again for all your hard work for G4. Sincerely, and this was from Dave Scott, who is the CEO and chairman of Comcast Spectacor. So you can see right here, Wario64 posted this. But here's an interesting tweet. So Gerard the Completionist, he was a host on Attack of the Show with said Emily Frost, by the way. And you can see right here, hey, this is how I found out how I lost my job. How neat. Fucking yikes. So you mean to tell me that one of the own hosts on G4 did not know that they lost their job until they looked on Twitter and saw that Wario64 actually tweeted out the email from the CEO? Big fucking yikes on that one. Like, holy smokes. What a fucking shit job of communicating. And that's actually kind of quite fitting now. Let me preface this. Nobody wants to see people lose their jobs. Nobody wants people to lose their livelihoods, their job like that. The people that were host of G4, like Gerard, and people from behind the scenes and the crew, and everybody that got laid off within the last month or so. Nobody wishes that on anybody. Nobody wishes that people lose their jobs or anything like that. But G4 just, this is what happens when big, huge corporations tend to run stuff and take advantage of good-minded people. They had no, I guess, clear-cut core concept of what G4 was, to actually be completely honest. You look at the formula, you look at the people that they had on there, like Emily Frost, who went on that weird fucking tangent against men, and for whatever reason turned it into like some huge like SJW fucking thing about sexism and gaming and all this bullshit, and suddenly turned it into about her. And I don't know if you saw the freaking tirade she went on in the past. It was just kind of like really cringe and really awkward. And Gerard was actually sitting right next to her when she did it. I don't know how he personally feels about it. Haven't talked to him about it soon, but I will see him at Retropalooza. It didn't do any favors, you know. The product was already being criticized heavily for the lack of, I guess, how would I describe it? The lack of being true to the brand of G4. It was everything that G4 wasn't when it first came around, and it just didn't sit right to be attacking your main demographic. Majority of gamers, any way you slice it, are neckbeards like myself in their fucking middle-aged, that watched G4 growing up. We're middle-aged men now. We still like ass and titties. And I have no idea what that had to do with anything, with Emily Frost going, oh, you guys and this and that. I'm not Aunt Candy. Apparently she got a lot of heat, and she felt it was because she was female. I highly doubt that it was because she was female. I think it was more because of her wokeness, for how she acted as a human being, for her trying to put like a social commentary and political commentary behind everything. People don't want that. People watch G4 to watch reviews, get gaming news, see interviews, see gameplay, see basically anything that you could see on a YouTube channel. In fact, I think that's another major reason why G4 kind of failed, is that there was no need for a full-fledged television network anymore for gaming when there's YouTube with thousands and thousands and thousands of people that make content the same, if not better, than what you can see on G4. I know tons of talented people that are on YouTube. Not me. Obviously, look at me. I'm Mr. Blue with my green screen half-ass behind me because I can't figure out the lighting. But there's lots of people out there that really know how to do this YouTube thing. They make great, excellent video gaming content. You name it. If you're looking for reviewers, let's players, streamers, gaming journalists, there's lots of them out there, and they're doing it independently from their fucking game room or a studio or at home. There's no need for this huge conglomeration of some kind of huge corporate entity just being a vampire and sucking whatever last bit of soul that a company like G4 had. And even then, some of the original hosts were on there, and it just seemed like a lot of them were really insufferable. Like they held a grudge against their main demographic. And again, if you go woke, you go broke. Nobody wants to hear any of that shit. All right? That's why Disney is starting to fucking fuck up a lot with Marvel and Star Wars and a lot of other TV shows and stuff, is that you got to cater to the common core. You can't cater to this niche audience that just fucking wants to like shit on everything. And Emily Frost, she wanted to shit on everything for no reason. And I wouldn't doubt it if that was one of the major reasons why she got fired, because it wasn't a good look. And then when they did all the mass layoffs about a month ago, she made a tweet that was in bad taste saying, "I survived. Let's play games." Like, no, you were getting hate because of your insufferable, shitty fucking attitude, Miss Frost. That's why. And I think a lot of it had to do with, management with G4, and they just couldn't seem to get their eggs together in their basket. So it failed, which is unfortunate for people. And it's even more unfortunate that good people like Gerard the Completionist, who have some of the most highest production values, some of the most passionate content on this platform, a genuine good guy, is finding out that he lost his job on Twitter instead of being properly informed. Something is not right here, and this is such a fitting end to a tragic tale that was G4TV. So rest in peace, and good riddance, G4. To all the people that lost their jobs working there, I feel for you. Hopefully you guys can find something else in the gaming industry or start your own YouTube channels. I'm sure all you guys are extremely talented. Wish you the best of luck. And yeah, I'll see you guys around.